One of the things I get asked when I'm teaching my Love and Dreams class is about nightmares. Because sometimes people come and they have problems with their dreams and they're saying to me, hey, it's great, Kimberly. You can create things from your dreams. You can create relationships and wonderful projects. Only what I've got are frightening dreams. And sometimes I'm even so scared that I can't fall asleep, that I can't even get back to sleep. And what do I do with that? Well, I get it. And we all have frightening dreams sometimes. However, there is something you can do about that. And what is happening is whatever's going on in the background of your life, whatever is bothering you, bugging you, is showing up at night. And this video is about what you can do with that. Nightmares often show up as fears, primarily from past experiences that are being projected into the future. Dreams here are rarely about the specific topic you're dreaming about. The topic is really serving as a symbol for something else. There are general symbols that play out in anxiety dreams, and they don't necessarily mean anything about what the subject seems to be. For instance, I have a family member who told me that he was having a repetitive dream, and in this dream there was a plane crash that he was in over and over again. Same dream. And that isn't actually a pretty common anxiety dream, and it doesn't mean that he was going to be involved with a plane crash. In a plane, you're on a journey. And this is often about your life trajectory. You're taking off to lands unknown. Planes often represent something in your life that you're hoping will take off. An invention, a career, or a relationship. What happens on that journey? In a dream, from lost luggage to missing tickets to a smooth landing, or a bad landing, or a plane crash even, reflects your inner state of life. In the case of a crash, what upheaval is going on currently in your life? What does the dream want you to look at? What realizations that you can take away for your new growth or perspectives? This is not about fixing something you think is wrong about yourself. Rather, it's about facing what's bothering you, accepting it, integrating it, and even taking action to change something in your own life. If the crash is seen as falling from great heights, it may be perceived failure in your waking life. These dreams are not necessarily literal crashes. Instead, they're reflections of emotional upheaval or even transformations. The act of flying often relates to one's ambitions or life path. If the plane is crashing, you're receiving a nudge that something is demanding your attention and your reflection. Perhaps right now life feels out of control and that everything is crashing down. In one scenario, you're watching this crash unfold, observing it, a disconnect between different aspects of the self. One part of you is watching, and another part of you is experiencing it, or often denying it. Are you on a pathway that doesn't align with your heart and what's true for you? Are you being called to build anew out of the ashes of a crash? Another scenario is when people dream that they're actually in the plane that crashes. It often feels like it's life out of control, that everything's crashing down. Here again, this is an opportunity for discovery of what it is you really want in life. You can do something about those frightening dreams by acknowledging them, accepting them. So you have a frightening dream. You can imaginatively put that dream figure or that situation in front of you and ask, who are you and what do you represent? Or what are you and what are you representing? And expect an answer. I even know of this guy who had terrifying dreams all his life for many, many years. And it was always the same dream. And in this dream, there had been a family killed next to him, his family. And for years, he had this horrible figure coming after him in his dreams until he decided he was going to do something about it. And what he decided to do is face the thing down with a baseball bat. He said, come and get me. And the dream figure came and he threw away the baseball bat and he stared it down, and that thing never came back. And that's the truth, that once you face the thing and you integrate it and you ask it what it represents and you accept that, you're not running away from it anymore, it will go away. And you even can journal about it and get your feelings out that way. But once you face it, the thing that you're frightened of will disappear. We all have upsetting dreams, and they can be a gift if we acknowledge them and face down our fears, discovering along the way that these fears and emotions are as the mist. Our emotions can change and will, and they can shift. Nightmares will show you where you're focused, whether it's on those perceived limitations that you can't have those things you would truly love, or your heart, which always wants to create and bring that which you would love into the world. Once the nightmare is accepted and integrated, what you're pushing away is brought forth and you see it for what it really is, it will naturally disappear. That's the good news. I have 2 other videos on nightmares that I'm linking to here, and next week I'll be talking about relationships again. Hope to see you then.